up, guys? James Shue out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are back at the LC, the Longevity Sports Center. And as always, we have the Director of Marketing, Mr. Rocky Banson.
How are you, James? Welcome.
We have an exciting event today. We have the LV Sports Foundation.
We sure do.
And NATA for the first time, NATA, the National Athletics Trainers Association.
We do.
We are pretty excited about today's event. Tell us what we can expect today.
Today actually is a combination of education for the parents and some physical activity for the kids. They really are focusing a lot of energy on learning about concussions, learning about how to avoid serious injuries, stretching. So it's really kind of an educational clinic, both for the parents and for the kids, and also a great chance for people to kind of have a chance to get to meet everybody at Longevity, get to know who we are, get to know who LVSPORTZ Foundation is all about. So we're very happy to be doing this today.
You know, it's one of the things I love about LSC is that they're always putting these community outreach, community events together for different organizations. So we're gonna do some great interviews with some great people. So welcome to the LSC.
Welcome.
I'm with Mr. Brian, the founder of LVSPORTZ Foundation. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you doing? Thank you for having us.
We want to thank you for your time. And tell us a little bit about the foundation.
Well, the foundation is only about a year old, but in that time we've done a lot of good things. Our whole purpose is to provide at-risk, disadvantaged youth or underprivileged youth with free sports programming, whether it be free sports clinics, introductions of sports. We also do, our biggest thing is we have a program called PASS, which is Positive and Safe Sports, and we're focusing on creating positive and safe sports for out there for our kids, which really needs to be done. You know, there's 70% dropout rate of youth athletes by the time they reach high school. So we're trying to change some of that and trying to get parents and the kids to realize that, hey, this is something that's really important, something that's really happening out there. So, and you know, we've got some other programs we're working on with the coach certification programs, and to make sure all coaches, you know, they have the proper tools to get what they need done. We're also doing, we're planning on a CPR and AED program where we're going to go out and teach the kids how to do CPR and AED, and we're hopefully going to get some funding for some AED where we're actually going to lease these AEDs out to the leagues where they really need to be. Thanks a lot to Longevity Sports Center and, you know, Rocky here. You know, thank you very much for letting us have us out. You know, without people like you, it's hard for us to. We're a very small foundation with limited funding, but we have hundreds of kids that we try to cater to, and without partnerships like you that offer your space for free for us, you know, this would not be possible.
Well, this is why it's here. You know, we're a community kind of company. We're a company with a heart. So, you know, for us, this is actually the essence of why we started our company to begin with. You know, you make profits, you sell product to be able to give back to the community that actually built you to begin with. So it's our pleasure, trust me.
Yes.
It's great to have you here.
More companies need to do that.
Thank you for that.
I'm with Miss Carissa Sprayberry. I want to thank you for your time.
Thank you.
It's an exciting time. We're here with the NATA. First off, tell us about the NATA.
The NATA is an association of allied health professionals. We're the National Athletic Trainers Association. We're 30,000 strong.
Wow.
We're celebrating our 64th annual meeting here in Las Vegas this week. It's a bunch of educational sessions to help our practice, to teach us about new and innovative techniques for athletic training. We come from all settings. We're in high schools, we're in colleges and universities, we're in the military, we work with Cirque du Soleil. That's something that's kind of relevant to Las Vegas.
Big in Vegas.
Yeah, so it's a really awesome profession, and it's really fun to be in Vegas to get to see and learn and get to do stuff like this.
We're with Mr. Sam.
How you doing? I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I work at the University of Louisville with their football team, but I serve for the NATA as a young professional on that committee. I serve District 9, which is most of the southeastern United States, and we represent on this committee everybody in that demographic, 35 through about after graduation at college. So we have a pretty big swath of the demographic that'll be here this week that we're representing.
I love it. I know that you actually you don't just do Kentucky, you actually do a plethora of states.
Yes. My territory for the district actually incorporates Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana.
We have Miss Kobe.
Hi.
I want to thank you for your time.
Thank you.
So first off, before we get started with a little bit about NATA and all that, tell us, what is your involvement with the USA Volleyball team?
I'm the assistant athletic trainer with USA Volleyball. We have 2 head athletic trainers, one for the men's team, one for the women's team. I take care of the non-travelers, so when the teams are gone, we're still practicing. I'm in charge of all of those athletes.
What do you think, I know there's a lot of components to it, but what would you think is one of the most overlooked parts when it comes to training that a lot of people, they just don't realize that could be hurting their future as an athlete?
That everything contributes to how well you perform on the field, on the court, wherever your sport is. Rest. I mean, you got kids in school, they're pulling all-nighters, then they're trying to go to school and practice. Doesn't work too well because that's when your body recovers, is when you're sleeping. So getting that 6 to 8 hours is huge. Nutrition is a huge role, plays a huge role. Eating the proper foods, hydration. You gotta stay hydrated before, during, and after. When you go out for a long practice, you go home and pass out. You're not rehydrating and replenishing the fluids you lost when you were out on that field, practicing, game, whatever. So those are probably the main things. Then as far as just education on knowing your body, knowing when to push it, knowing when to step back, knowing when the education on how to properly teach skill. So on the sport coach side of it, if they don't perform the skill properly, then they're more likely to get hurt.
Well, welcome to Vegas, Kobe.
Thank you.
And thank you for your time.
Thanks.
As we're back with Miss Tiffany McGuffin, I want to thank you for your time. You know, tell us a little bit about your passion. What makes you so enthused to be a part of the NATA?
Well, the NATA, in my opinion, isn't a choice to be a part of. I think that's your professional responsibility. That's who delegates our liabilities, delegates our ethics, and as a professional athletic trainer, you have a service to the organization that serves you. But my passion for athletic training started many, many years ago, and I love helping kids just like we've done today. I always knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field, and athletes are unique people. You know, they are eager to get back, they value your services, and there's really a unique bond between an athlete and an athletic trainer that you don't get in a lot of the other healthcare fields.
Thank you, Tiffany, for coming down to the LSC.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so that gives everybody a huge idea of what the LSC is doing with the NATA and also LV Sports Foundation. I'm gonna leave all the information in the description box. That way you can go into their websites and learn more about these amazing organizations and foundations and what they're actually doing in the description box. Hit the like button, push subscribe, that way you can see what other events LSC is doing, and leave us a comment in the description box. Let us know what you thought of the event itself and what you learned today. If you want more information, go to Longevity's official website to see what all the things and all the different fundamentals that they break down over here at the LSC. And until that next episode, we'll talk to everybody soon.
I'll think about you every single day.
Don't run. Come on.